I have an animal print living room set for sale, like new. I'm only asking $1,400 for it. Hit my inbox. Oh, only $1,400. Wow.
As many of you already know from my last video, on September 11th, 2025, Roblox drama YouTuber Parlo was arrested over the dupe situation, a case where Parlo was catfished and the person he dated lied about their age. In that video, I explained how Natspop, the person who filed the false police report, left out key information that changed the story completely, and since then, things have only gotten worse. Natspop has now publicly responded, doubling down on his lies, directly telling the police that Parlo is and has even been trying to get other YouTubers to repeat those lies in an effort to slander Parlo. At the same time, Saith and Dr. Two people who have been spreading horrible lies about Parlo were caught faking, fabricating, and editing clips of Parlo, and even targeting my own video editors to try to sabotage this video and stop the truth from coming out. On top of that, they've been mass reporting Parlo's accounts across multiple platforms, trying to silence him before he can speak about any of this. Because of this, Parlo now has 3 community guideline strikes, putting his entire channel at risk of being deleted if his appeals don't go through. This coordinated behavior is disgusting and shows just how far these people are willing to go to spread lies and cover them up. In this video, I'll be exposing Natspop, Saith, and Dr. Sonic V2 for their disgusting actions. Their manipulation and the false narratives they built around Parlo will be fully debunked. But before we start, please make sure to like this video, subscribe, and share this video with anyone you can to help spread the truth and stop this disgusting lie from continuing any further. Before we get into anything that happened recently, as a quick recap, in my last video I went over how Parlo was falsely arrested on September 11th, 2025 after being catfished and targeted with a wave of false reports connected to the dupe situation. For anyone who missed it, the whole thing started when a person named Dupe lied about their age, pretending to be 17 turning 18 while talking to Parlo, who was 19 at the time. Later, Dupe went public claiming that he was actually 12, which completely flipped the whole story and led to a massive smear campaign full of fake screenshots, doctored messages, and false accusations pushed by hate groups like the UTTP. The situation got even worse when Natspop filed the false police report against Parlo, deliberately leaving out all the messages proving that Dupe lied about his age. That report led to Parlo's wrongful detainment by the UK police, who acted on misinformation instead of facts. During our confrontation with Nats admitted to submitting misleading evidence and even said he wanted Parlo arrested.
So, again, just for clarification, you wanted him to get arrested for this?
Yes.
What are your next steps from here? What are you going to do?
In terms of what?
In terms of, like, the police investigation, are you going to contact them to notify them that you lied, essentially?
Yes, I will.
This entire case was built on lies, and despite all the proof showing Parlo's innocence, people are still trying to silence him through harassment and mass reporting. Now that that's clarified, let's move on to Natspop's response, where he made a post and a video to everything. Right from the start, he tries to act like he's being calm, logical, and professional in his community post. But when you actually read what he says, it's full of contradictions, hypocrisy, and flat-out misinformation. First, he immediately downplays the entire situation by saying he's skeptical about the 8 bomb vans incident, claiming it was probably an auto subtitle error. Instead of actually acknowledging how severe the harassment against Parlo was, he decided to nitpick a single line in my video, as if that somehow changes the fact that Parlo was falsely reported, harassed, swatted, and even arrested from all of this. That alone shows just how unserious this entire response is. Then he tries to frame his police report as being done in good faith, but here's the problem. His report wasn't based on the truth. It was based on lies that he himself spread. He admits that Dupe lied about his age, but then contradicts it was based on lies lies that he himself spread. He admits that Dupe lied about his age, but then contradicts himself by saying Parlo should have been charged anyway because of the UK's Offences Act. That logic doesn't even make sense. Parlo had proof that Dupe lied about his age, including screenshots where Dupe admitted it himself. On top of that, there was a supposed docs of Dupe that perfectly matched up with what Dupe was telling Parlo, which solidified Parlo's belief that Dupe was not lying. And even if we take Naspop's own explanation at face value, that the act still applies, it doesn't change the fact that the entire report was based on false pre-value that the Parlo's belief that Dupe was not lying. And even if we take Naspop's own explanation at face value that the act still applies, it doesn't change the fact that the entire report was based on false pretenses because the supposed victim wasn't truthful to begin with. Then there's the most laughable part about his post where he says he reported in good faith because it wasn't malicious. You don't get to destroy someone's reputation, feed police false information, and then call it good faith. That's not how reporting works. Intent doesn't erase damages. If you knowingly made a report filled with misinformation, that's still malicious by definition, no matter how many times you say otherwise. He also accused me of editing his words in the voice call, yet conveniently refuses to acknowledge the full recording that is already public in my Discord server and proves that he contradicted himself multiple times. He claims he retracted his statements only about calling Parlo, but not about the false police report itself, and this is actually a very big point, so keep this in mind because we will get back to this point in literally just under a minute. But going back to the recording, you can clearly hear him backing down, completely admitting that he jumped to conclusions and that the situation was taken out of proportion.
I retract all my comments that I made, all the statements that I've made, all the tweets that I've made, pretty much everything that I said.
So technically, what you filed was a false police report. You excluded extremely important information that, in the end, is going to waste a lot of police resources and a lot of their time. And on top of that, Parlo's time, Parlo's money, and Parlo's reputation.
Okay.
Are you aware of that? Do you acknowledge that fully?
I know. I do acknowledge. Yes, I do acknowledge.
His context excuse is just an attempt to rewrite history after realizing how bad he looked when confronted directly. And the part that I was talking about a little earlier, where he tries to sound legally knowledgeable by referencing UK's Offences Act and talking about reasonable belief, is a complete joke. He's throwing around legal jargon and clearly doesn't understand what he's talking about, while ignoring the most basic fact that false statements to authorities are still false, no matter what country you're in. He even goes as far as saying Parlo can't sue him because he's under 18, or that it would cost anywhere between 35 to 50,000 pounds. That's not how law.
Hey guys, want to see the wonders of static electricity?
Okay.
Oh, Marshmallow, you are just so much fun to mess with.
Yeah, so are you.
You never know what you will find at a Goodwill store. You can really find anything while secondhand shopping. People donate and send in some really cool stuff. It's always good fun shopping around a thrift store and seeing what you could possibly find. Back in 2020, someone was doing their usual shopping at a Goodwill store. While looking through the shop, they had found some empty photo album book. You know, those books with sleeves inside that hold pictures? They purchased the book from Goodwill and went on about their day. Eventually later, back at home, they had taken a look through the empty photo album book they had bought. That is until they noticed it wasn't actually empty. Whoever donated this book to Goodwill had left something inside. One picture was left stuck inside the book. The photo found in the book is strange, super strange and eerie. This picture shows two people in what looks to be a shallow pond or river. Both of them have their hands behind their back. One of the people is sitting down while the other, for whatever reason, is laying down on their front. And to add to the strangeness of this image, a shadow of a person can be seen, looking to be holding something. I mean, if we're looking at this picture in the context that these people on the ground are in danger, a weapon maybe, a gun, I don't know. Finding this weird image in a book at Goodwill is crazy. In a past video, I talked about a YouTube channel that found weird videos on the SD cards of cameras from thrift stores. The videos were just a weird alleged ghost sighting and a random eye video, but this thrift shop discovery could possibly be much darker. I mean, sure, this could potentially be nothing and just taken out of context, but it just looks too strange, I don't know. Eventually, its discovery would make its way onto the internet, being posted onto Facebook. This photo was found in a book at Goodwill. Tell me your thoughts and what you see. It's been turned into police. No, I didn't find it. The photo was found in a book given through donations to a Goodwill in Washington state. There's no other known info. Please don't message me asking the same questions. On June 4th, 2020, a post was eventually made onto the Bureau of Investigation subreddit detailing the peculiar find and bringing this mystery some popularity and spotlight. Someone in a mums group I am in on Facebook said someone she knows found this in a book bought at Goodwill. She claims to have given it to the police. My first thought was it's props from a movie, but I can't find anything on TinEye. Thoughts? Okay, so let's take a look at some theories revolving around this image. A lot of people have given their thoughts and ideas on what this could possibly be. The main theory is, of course, that these men in the water are tied up and are in danger.